Hello and welcome to Launerin's Gamerscore and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. This week we're going to be taking a look at some of the special moves and stuff that I have uncovered playing the game, so let's jump right in. Okay, so first up is the Sora and Donald special move, which is a firework spectacular. Essentially it's just a very quick way of damaging a lot of enemies all at once. Fire the fireworks off, damages enemies, yada yada yada, all done. Next up we've got the Sora and Donald special move, which is basically more of the same. Essentially they're combo moves using the characteristics from two different characters and melding them into one attack. So in this one, rather than a big fireworky thing, you essentially throw Goofy up into the air and smash him down into the floor with his shield, damaging a lot of enemies. Like this, if we can, come on, there we go, and there we go. So yeah, it's just a combined attack, and that usually wipes out whatever's left. It's a good way of dealing a lot of damage to a lot of different enemies all at one time. So some of my more favourite moves in the game, there's like a stun move as well, which is just going off when you activate your second form on your Keyblade. And here we have the fireworks again. So there's a lot of different ways to attack a lot of different enemies in this game. I will say now though that towards the end of this rather short video there is a couple of spoilers within the opening mission of the game, so just be aware of that as we get towards the end of the video. So if you use a lot of magic all at once, then you do activate the higher, the greater magic spells, so your water and your water gut and things like that, which will enable you to do more damage to more enemies. There we are again with Donald and his fireworks. You're doing great. So I thought I'd leave this entire sequence in just to kind of show off the how easy it is to combine attacks and use the different spells and close combat attacks all in kind of one fell swoop. And then once you've gone to your second form of your Keyblade as well, then it does activate a different chain of moves as well. So also within this game they've introduced attraction attacks, which as far as I'm aware is like the pirate ship that you see before you. Attacks based on the attractions at the Disney parks around the world, but this one of course being a pirate ship, which is basically a water attack that deals multiple damage to multiple enemies, and then you can do a final attack where it spins and does continuous attacks against enemies as well. This is always a good way to wipe out a lot of enemies in one go, and it doesn't have to just be used on bosses. So another one of the attraction attacks is the Mad Hatter's Teacups, which is just coming up in a second. So it's another kind of attack where you have a large radius and can damage a lot of enemies all at in one go, and then has a kind of final attack as well, which I believe I missed out on in this specific combat, but I believe there's another clip coming up shortly that will show off the final attack for it. There. So here's the other example of the Mad Hatter's teacups. They spin round, you do your final attack, and there's a very large radius, wiping out anything that might be in the immediate vicinity. So then your next one is the blaster ride. So essentially you just get your cannon and you can fire at enemies left, right and centre and rack up points. 90% sure that using this you can gain achievements and things like that. I think there is an achievement where if you score enough points you get a trophy or medal or whatever your console gives you. So that's always a good one, and I believe now we are going to move on to another. So this is where the spoiler comes into play, so feel free to turn off now if you don't want the spoilers, but this is a boss battle towards the end of the first mission, and we are going to get to see the train attraction attack. As soon as I've done a little bit more damage to this Titan, there we go. And that unlocks the train, and you fire fireworks at your enemy from the sky. And it seems to last a lot longer than you might expect this one, but I was just firing away as much as I can. And by the looks of the health bar, I was either not doing a very good job of hitting it, or it doesn't do that much damage, which kind of explains why it lasts for so long. But it was still fun, and I got this little sequence where the train got hit, and for some reason Sora does a mad backflip out of it. But it's a lot of fun, this one, and I'm hoping there's a lot more of these attraction attacks to come up in the future, because I've been really enjoying seeing all of them play out, as it were. And there we go, a nice firework barrage to pretty much finish him off.
Wow.
And then finally,
You've got a point.
here's your biggest spoiler of what is coming up next in the game.
If we go with Sora,
but this will probably be my last video on Kingdom Hearts, because I don't want to
Buzz?
ruin it too much for anybody that hasn't played it. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Come on, let's head over to the toy store.